Hello and welcome back to the channel Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I am the Ginger Ninja and these are my movie reviews. Now if you're new to my channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking it out. It is truly appreciated, and if you could, please do give this video a thumbs up and of course subscribe to my channel for future content, be greatly appreciated. Now for my returning viewers, thank you again. Honestly, every week I come back, I thank you guys because it means the world to me, so thank you so much. This week, we're wrapping up the Silent Night Deadly Night franchise with the fifth movie, Silent Night Deadly Night 5, The Toymaker. So we're going to get right into this one because there's a lot to get into in this one. Now, the fifth film came out in 1991. It was directed by Martin Kitrosa. Now, the film stars Jane Higginson, Brian Bremer, William Thorne, Tracy Pham, hope I'm pronouncing that right, Neith Hunter, clinthoward, and mickeyrooney. Like I mentioned, this is the fifth installment in the holiday-themed horror franchise, and again, it's a completely different style of horror movie and goes even further away from your typical slasher horror that was the focus of the original three Silent Night Deadly Night films. And even so far as going away from body horror, which was in the fourth entry. So, we'll be discussing plot specifics and there will be spoilers ahead. So, if you haven't seen this film, you know what to do. Go check it out, come back, watch this review. So, this is directly from IMDb. An elderly toy maker and his son make killer toys designed to kill their customers. Children. There you have it. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so the cast. This is a tough one. Our main draw card is mickeyrooney, who adds a layer of legitimacy to this B horror flick. Rooney's performance, while not a career best, it adds a strange charm to the film. He brings almost a childlike enthusiasm to the role, which is a stark contrast to the grim events that are unfolding around him. However, the rest of the cast, not so much. The characters themselves lack depth and they fail to engage the audience. The supporting cast feels more like mere placeholders. They're lacking charisma and the depth necessary to evoke empathy or fear. This weakens the overall impact of the film, making it challenging for the audience to care about the events that are unfolding. The strange addition of Neith Hunter and clinthoward from their previous entry, but playing different characters with the same name as their characters from Silent Night Deadly Night 4, gives this film more of an anthology feel, kind of like American Horror Story does with its actors and recasting them in different roles in subsequent seasons. And I did enjoy that, and I thought that was a great start to it. However, it wasn't effective and it really didn't explain it enough. Like, was there a reason why they're there? Are they the same characters? Are they not? None of that was touched on. Now, I said there was a lot to unfold, and we're onto the directing and the writing of this film. So, look, this film's attempt to inject a sense of holiday festivity into the horror genre is commendable, but it ultimately falls flat. The juxtaposition of joyful Christmas imagery with the macabre theme of killer toys could have been a clever subversion of expectations. Unfortunately, the execution feels forced, and the holiday backdrop becomes superficial, or rather a superficial element rather than an integral part of the horror experience. The atmosphere and cinematography, while not groundbreaking, does manage to create an unsettling ambiance of the film, which can be quite creepy. And that's thanks in part to, there's a rather haunting score to the film, and that effectively complements the on-screen mayhem when it happens. And that's a pacing issue, which is the film's biggest problem. The pacing is slow and failing to build any momentum or tension. It is inconsistent with a sluggish start that fails to build tension effectively. I found myself getting rather bored with this one. And about halfway through, which, you know, in an under 90-minute film shouldn't be the case. Onto the effects, and let's talk about the kills. There are some inventive, if not downright bizarre, death scenes that will leave you both cringing and chuckling. But the special effects in Toymaker are a mixed bag. It's a delicate balance of horror and humour that makes this installment stand out. On one hand, the practical effects used for the killer toys are surprisingly well executed, and given the film's presumably lower budget. On the other hand, some of the more elaborate scenes suffer from the constraints of the same budget, resulting in moments that are more cheesy rather than chilling. But hey, it's a B horror movie. A bit of cheese is going to be expected. So as the film progresses, it becomes clear that there's more than meets the eye with Rooney's character. The narrative unfolds in a way that keeps you guessing, throwing unexpected twists and turns that defy predictability, often associated with slasher films. Now, while some of the twists might feel a bit forced or convoluted, which they are, they undeniably add to the film's overall sense of unpredictability. However, the poor pacing and wooden acting does make the film feel like it's dragging on, which makes rewatching a bit of a chore. So yeah, it's a no for me. Now, overall, Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toymaker, isn't going to win any awards for cinematic excellence. However, it does have a peculiar charm that horror enthusiasts, especially fans of the genre's more obscure corners, will appreciate. If you're looking for a holiday horror flick that combines festive cheer with macabre mischief, this one might just be the twisted gift you never knew you wanted. But for me, not so much. Overall, for a score, I'm going to give Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toymaker, a 4 out of 10. There you have it. That's my review. That wraps up the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise. So, what did you guys think of this film? Have you seen it? Let me know down in the comments below. Love to hear your thoughts on it. But before I start rambling on, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do give the video a thumbs up, be much appreciated. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. Hit that notification bell up in the top corner somewhere, wherever it is, and you'll be notified every time I do release a new video. I do have my shorts, my 60-second reviews coming out, so yeah, keep an eye out for them. I've got more stuff in the pipeline for next year as well, so hey, if you hit that notification button, you'll know when it's all going down. So thanks very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.